Αρνητικό.
Someone want to tell me what the fuck this is?
Στόχος. Αδυνατό. Ώρα 10, ώρα 11, ώρα 12, ώρα 1, 2, 2, 2, ώρα 2, 3, 3, 3, ώρα 3, 4, 4, 4, ώρα 4, ώρα 5, ώρα 6, ώρα 7, ώρα 8, ώρα 9, θετικό, άντια.
I'm trying to show you my OBS so you can see the audio, but it's coming from my desktop. I don't know what's playing it.
Ο στόχος καταστράφηκε. Στόχος. Αδυνατό. Ώρα 10, ώρα 11, ώρα 12.
It's like some repeating message in a foreign language.
3, ώρα 3, 4, 4, 4, ώρα 4, ώρα 5, ώρα 6, ώρα 7, ώρα 8, ώρα 9, θετικό, αντιαεροπορικό, τεθωρακισμένο, κόπη, στα αρνητικό, ελήφθη, ο στόχος χτυπήθηκε, ο στόχος καταστράφηκε, στόχος, αδυνατό, ώρα 10, ώρα 11, ώρα 12, ώρα 1, 2, 2, 2, ώρα 2, 3, 3, 3, ώρα 3, 4, 4, 4, ώρα 4, ώρα 5, ώρα 6, ώρα 7, ώρα 8, ώρα 9, θετικό, αντιαεροπορικό, τεθωρακισμένο, κόπη, στα αρνητικό, ελήφθη, ο στόχος.
Okay, that's what it was. Steam was playing something. Okay, alright, I can start my day. Whatever that was. Yeah, that was fun. I don't know. Okay, so yeah. I got nothing. I recorded it though, and I streamed it. So let me just bring up the rest of my apps here. Yeah, it was weird. No clue. Nice quiet advertisement. I can appreciate that. Alright, so something like that, good for audio. Yeah, okay, so that was definitely weird. It had to be something from the Witcher 2 page because it closed when I closed Steam. I guess some video, like, it was just like looping phrases, and I heard afto, which is after. It also kind of sounded Spanish or something, I don't know. I don't know languages enough. But it was from Steam, for whatever reason. I guess I could try to open it up again and see where I was. Like, I just came back to the computer and it was playing. I don't know. Was I like mouse overed something? But it was like in the background when I wasn't even here. So I think I was on here. Maybe there's some weird, I don't know. It was just the most bizarre thing I've ever experienced. Maybe not. Maybe not. Probably not. I've experienced more bizarre. Well, I guess not. Not really. What is bizarre? How do you define bizarre? Alright. So today we're going to continue quests. We'll start right up by fixing our carpenter dude. I want to see this stuff though. Master dialogue or quest dialogue template. I might need to update this because what I have to do, you can't make child classes of parent classes of these things with stuff in them. That's the problem. You could do it with a blank canvas, but in order to have a thing on here, maybe there's a better. Maybe there is a way of doing it. There probably is a way of doing it. Don't listen to me. There's got to be a way of doing it. But for now, I'm basically making a copy of my template with the functions on it. So if I update anything here on like the code side of it, see, like I've already added these two things. probably end up doing is recopying this as the template and just delete all the stuff in it. So yeah, that's an idea. I'll just keep making this as the template. Well, maybe not. I don't know. These are useful, basically. These should be on anybody's. Check for destroy item. Check for item. So I should at least copy those. But I'll just continue working on this one, and maybe like once I'm done, if there's anything that I feel like should be on the generic template for other dialogues, I'll copy it over then. Turn off the music for the stream. And I'll just keep this closed for now for frame rate as we check out. I'm gonna make another new character just to like kind of in-game look at the dialogue windows and see. I think the first thing that needs to change is the very first time you talk to him, whether you're a carpenter or a lumberjack, and like what, because he's teaching you how to chop wood. So we'll make our second character. Let's go a little bit in-game. There we go. It's got a name. The side, because I don't have the template on the other side. I made it a guy's name, so we'll make it guy. Oh, I have to see something. Is this still messed up? I forgot about this. I totally forgot. Yeah, that's messed up. This is fine. I wanted to check the other factions too, real quick. I might get sidetracked with this. Okay, just gotta check all of them. See what's wrong with that one. It's really weird. I guess it's just got, hey, can't step up on there. Oh, maybe because I was too big or something. Alright. Batman. Whee. Okay, she's good. It's just the one. Yeah, it must be some parent-child class thing. Yeah, okay. Let me fix that real quick. That's kind of a major bug. Can't be having that. Like, what's going on here? Anim class, none. What? Like, what? How do these things happen? We'll make him an Anim BP. Right, it should just be everybody's sharing the same. And there's something in there that just says, I think it just checks your in-game variable of whether you're male or female. I don't have to do any other adjustments here. It should know. Let's just hop in there again. It's so bizarre. I gotta fix those letters too. But that's not as important. That's gonna stay like that. Maybe for the alpha even. Probably not. I'm just joking. Alright, so let's just check that human female form again. The hell. It is pretty dark, but that's the style. Because then there's bright stuff. Bright areas. And when you go outside, it's much better. This is a very dark interior, and if this is as dark as it gets for interiors, that's pretty bright. Wrong side. Go over here real quick. Yeah, okay. Our feet on the ground. Yeah, looks like the feet are on the ground. I gotta move the dust particles. It's not where they should be. There. Well, dust particles should be like on the ground, not in the fucking butt. Let's see if it's just, yeah, something wrong there with that. Okay, but I'm not here to do that stuff. Hello. Screw the dialogue. Screw the thing. Okay. And so here's the thing. The lumberjack tutorial guy I haven't made. That's just going to be like brief, more brief. Also, I want to make something that says like one more slot before this. It says starting home, and it'll be like the time with the gender signs, so you can figure out what the rooms are. I mean, it still doesn't make sense, does it? But I mean, look, when you're on this side, all these statues turn you into male, Full dwarf. Male lizardkin. If you go into the other room, female. You know, you gotta have your separated changing rooms. You don't want dudes looking at you while you're getting in the mirror. I don't know. Like, honestly, I don't know. It's just the way it is. But I was thinking of making, like, a more gender neutral thing. But then there'd be, like, no point to having 4 rooms. Unless I add more races. What am I working on? Quests. Starter quests. So I just picked my origin. There's other things I can pick. Hold on. Let me just... fair enough. I'll use it from out here. Like, you know, I can change my hair. Description of the eyes. So when you look at them. Eagle eyes. Go full beard. Average looking. Brazen looking. Let's give him a bit of posture. Make him a bit taller and heavier. Carpenter. Spawn, you're starting home. The religion, for now I only have 3 options, but it's going to change your respawn mechanics and all sorts of cultural stuff. Hate making your game able to use a controller. Yeah, I mean, it's a big feature of yours where it automatically switches. It's kind of cool, but like, are you putting it on console? Or do you expect people to use like the Steam controller? I can do this stuff. Right now. Whatever. Whatever. I just want to see if this... Alright, there we go. Whatever. There we go. Okay, cool. So the last name thing's determined by racial culture. So let's get to my dad's last name because I'm a human male. Or just human in general. What the... So it still has it selected, even though I'm all the way over. Oh, because I'm... Oh, I am close enough to it. Let me just bug test this a little bit right here. Okay. I have it selected. I'm going to go over here. Still using it. There you go. I had to click to deselect it. Anyway. Can you show some of your character controls like jumping, crouching, dashing, rolling? Sure. The rolling, I'll have to show you in combat. Disregard the fact that I just spawned in the ocean. The landscape isn't done, or isn't, like, I've deleted it and been reworking it. I'll show you a little bit of combat real quick. I wanted you to do the quest. Also, all of this is just random. None of this is by design per se. I'm just like messing about here. But as you see, I have a letter in my hand. And Derek. Stow it in the backpack. Stow it in the backpack. Let's get a claymore or something. Ah, two-handed flambears. Oh no, what's up with the fucking two-handed? Hold on a second. So there's a problem with sometimes the animation snaps uncrouched, I'm trying to figure out. It's also doing it in combat mode. Jumping back up. I have some problems with this I have to figure out. There's a snap to that. I just enabled the inertia thing too, but I think it's doing the snap even without the inertia thing. Do I have something open here? Why does it feel sluggish? Having that open. This is on HD. Don't need that open. Close that. That's better. Skeletons, where are the... Did you add a transition animation? Am I using blending? Yeah, I'm using blending. Just for some reason that one. Oh, here you can see my climbing animation as I scale these. It's really bad. But at least it blends, and I have like a getting up, cresting over the hill. You know, he like doesn't just like, he has like a little bit of a, he, you know, leans forward a little bit as he gets over. Climb this tree, it's not slanted enough. Alright, there's some skeletons around here somewhere. I can show you the dodging stuff. Sliding down the hill, I you know, stole that idea from Fortnite. I also do it with a horse. The horse has some decent animations, like, see, I put strafing when you slow walk, like that. I hear this is fun. Whee! That's always fun. Sliding down the mountain and climbing tutorial? Bloop! I tried to go up a hill that was too steep for me. Let me get that torch out. Notice that the button has disappeared because the name is too large. Okay. Bug. Sorry. Let's do this. Another cool thing here. Hail. Wait, let me swap the hands. And why is he turning with me? There we go. Hail. So that's the hand holding animation on the left arm blended with the montage, the upper arm blended with the riding pose, and I can even do it while jumping. Actually, I think while jumping it does its own hand wave thing, and I just put a stupid janky hand raising thing. Should make it rap. What were we talking about when you said that? Oh, the text. Yeah, definitely. The user interface in general, a lot of people from the community have been saying, like, you're gonna redo that, right? And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna redo the UI. I need a lot of work on that. There was, I need to make the torch stay on. That's on my to-do list. Hey, it snapped off. But there's a skeleton out here somewhere. I can't get the sword. Let me grab a one-handed one so I can keep the light on. And this guy's just here for a playtest, just so I can grab whatever stuff I might need, you know, for the game. Should close when I walk away. Yep. It's very flat. The UI, yeah. Like, it's got a little bit. This is basically just the standard Unreal Engine, you know, UI elements. So just bare minimum of design. Oh, yeah, the beard looks kind of sketch. Because I added weight to him, maybe? I don't know. Or the bright light. He's got a double chin. Where are the skeletons? I just want to show you a little bit of the rolling. It would be... I'm trying to remember based on like how it used to be. Somewhere over here. I guess they might be under the hills though. Let me see. I need to make it so you need at least one hand free to climb. But I don't know. Just for like tactical purposes, you know? I mean, I could do the tutorial or I could just show you the blueprint real quick. I've shown you a couple times. It's basically just a ray trace on tick. Change the animation state, change the vertical climb thing, some other stuff. What the hell? Okay, there's the church under here. I put a mountain here. This mountain is using the new brushes and stuff tools, the 424 tools. Like I built this in here just by messing about a little bit. It's kind of cool. Also, I'm like addicted to climbing in this game. Like I can't go back to other games that don't have something like this. Focused on the mechanic right now. See inventory that was always improved through time, yeah. And honestly, Temix, I'm probably gonna ask you for info at the least. I don't expect you to do my stuff for me. And you know, I wouldn't accept someone else's work in the first place. I'm kind of looking at that pop in over there. But you know, I will need some advice or some tips on how to make the UI look good, like yours. And you asked me for subjective things like, does this look good, does this look bad? And I appreciate that, so I think you could help. Tutorial right now, I'm busy making the UI for the controller, so paying 69% attention. Oh, that much? Okay. Alright, so let's go back to the quest, dude. Let's show this. This is what I want to work on. I don't want to work on that stuff. Hey, thanks for the follow, Coinmonger. Get a green arrow. Or I get a green arrow. Where's the quest, dude? I'm trying to reorient myself. It's somewhere. It's up this hill, then? No. No, back that way. Some more speed here. I'll make it so that the horse is more like... I like the way the Witcher games do it, where it kind of runs up from behind you. I think Black Desert Online does that too. Stupid torch. But, you know, stuff like that. So it's more persistent and realistic. Alright, here's where I put the house. The torch is turning off. Some variable's not getting saved and passed through when I do something. And then it's like rechecking it. But this looks so cozy here in the woods. It's very broken though, because it's not supposed to be like that. Hey, thanks Draco Comp. So this is just, I need to put like a foliage blocking volume here. So, but it's kind of funny. I don't know, it's whatever. Alright, so here, talk to the guy. Man looks at you like a fly just walked into the room. Well, do you have business with me or not, boy? The retired carpenter looks at you with a furrowed brows as he crosses his arms. Definitely right away. I should have a letter for you somewhere. I'm sorry, I seem to have lost my letter of instruction. I'm supposed to meet with Thompson? Nope. Walk away. So I'll do this one. I'll wait for you to get it then. Here it is. I'm sorry, I seem to have lost. I was like, I thought I changed my mind. So, I'm gonna open my backpack. Get the letter. Close. I don't really need to close. I'm just closing the inventory for you guys to see better. Here it is. Elder Carpenter looks over your letter with amused interest. Yes, I'll open my inventory too. You see that he took the letter. Yes, this will do. I had the letter in my hand, but I wasn't in third person mode. Yes, it will do. So, do you know how to fell a tree? Of course, I wouldn't be here if I didn't know how. I could use a bit of a refresher. Shrugs off your concern. It's not that hard. Of course, you have to use your hands to swing the axe, not your head, and do be sure the sharp end actually hits the tree. Here, choose a large two-handed felling axe, which you have in both hands. You need to free up both hands if I'm going to give this to you. Let me do this here. Okay, my hands are free. Well, just in case, remember to use your hand. Carpenter gives you a polite applause. It retrieves a large two-handed axe. You'll need both hands. Okay, my hands are free. Gives a little applause. Just give me a moment here. Shut off. Just give me a moment here. Alright, so as you see, that's working correctly. Let's just drop that. Alright, and okay, my hands are free. Gives you polite applause. Well, just in case, remember to use your hands. This way, okay, so we have to fix the text there when I said, okay, your hands are free. It acted like he had given it. I need to check. Alright, I'm going to make my first note for this part. Today. Okay, giving two-handed axe when hands are full displays text as if axe was given. Boop. Now you want to change the name to Draco Corp? Draco Comp is me. Oh, I'm sorry. What's comp? Like computer? Just looking at my house real quick. Never mind. Oh. There was a draft. Can't be having drafts. Alright. Okay. I'm not sure I understand. Make sure you have the felling axe equipped in your hands. Press B while standing at hands, maybe. Not sure I understand. OC help. And should be hands, because it's a two-handed axe. You can stow items in bags or drop them to free up room. When standing in front of a tree, press E to activate harvesting. The axe head must make contact with the tree. Now go out there and bring me a log. Right away. I suppose any log will do. I'll go with the axe. I need to, like... Alright, so... Record status of logging quest. Yeah, logging quest. Okay, and also like kind of like add something about first you need to learn how to get wood before you can chop it. Alright, something like that. You changed it. Draco Corp. Oh yeah. Badass. That's funny. Alright. I can basically easily make it just a different quest state. Based on which way you reply. So the quest branches off in another direction, or it just keeps track of it just so his tone is different. You know, that's what we're here for. There's something wrong with the logs. Oh, look at this. I still have a bunch of logs here from the last time I tested the quest. Something wrong with the trees saving. That's gonna bother me to no end. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe there's something about it being in the house that's broken. I think we should do some tree testing first. Okay, is it dropping those? It's dropping those. I'm knocking it. Knocked it down, but it didn't fall. There's too many trees for them to actually fall. That's part of the problem. They're like bumping into each other. There we go. That one fell. Alright, let me save and quit. Just close it completely, just to make sure. The weapons test widget. The prison blueprint thing is failing. Oh, wait. Well, it's obviously working. I'll look at that later. Focus. Yeah, I just wanted to see if the birch pine is saving correctly. Okay. Okay, good. Tree is on the ground. That is very important. I suppose what might have happened is I hit the trees and they just didn't fall over enough inside. Alright, that's a huge relief. This is a problem. Those are now white. So it's not saving the log type correctly there. I can't really tell if the tree fell over. Well, no, I didn't knock this tree over. Ah! Gotta be careful with that. I knocked over another tree, didn't I? It didn't really knock over much. Was it inside or something? I don't know. Let me check by hitting these. Does it say it's already knocked over? Take another 31 swings. Oh. Yeah, okay, they're already knocked over. That's the text that says that it's like a tree that's on the ground. So that's good. Like, so if I hit this one that's still standing, see, it would take more swings to fell the tree. So yeah, that's all working except for the color of the log there. I wonder if it just messed up one of the tree types. I probably did. Like, let's try... see if I can get on land with any of these. Nope. How about this? No. No. I need to Basically, just I deleted the landscape. I've been reworking its. There we go. This is good enough. I can see something. I don't have a lantern. Whatever. It's enough. There we go. Sunlight. Little maple tree. Okay. The other thing, you can stand on the trees that you knock over. See if one of these big ones will fall over real quick. I don't know, it might take too many swings. When you're showing a guy how to make drag and drop for controller, out of nowhere he said that he knew where I got the inventory. I was like, excuse me, I made it. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's annoying. Alright, 30 swings. It might be the logs blocking it. I'll have to do something like it's increase their weight or something. Oh, maybe because they're giant. I'm not scaling the weight as well as the size. I might have to do something like that. Hey WR, good morning, man. I'm just testing the logs, whether they're gonna be the wrong color. And I wanted to see if I could get this big tree to fall over just because. See, I got the logging rank increased by 0.0015. Straight out of Ultima Online, right? And I don't have to be sitting there with my mouse button held down. I just pressed E once. Go on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Timber. Oh. See, it hit another tree. That's weak sauce. Or hit something. Maybe I hit one of the logs, or... That's a sweet view. Oh, hey, wait. Come back, moon. I thought I fixed that problem. Oh, there it is. There was like a delay, noticeable delay to that. At least it's there. I know, right? You're like, okay. Oh, it was like going at the perfect speed too. It would have been so satisfying if it picked up speed and crashed down. I might have to like change the way my stop code is. So basically I measure if its velocity stops changing. But that should be the idea if it stops rolling. It's just stopping rolling too easily. So, alright, we're just gonna come back and see if these logs are the right color. Maybe it's just a problem with that one tree type, or maybe like one or two of them I have identified wrong. Yeah, thank you. The sky is, I'm feeling great about it. That one little thing is because I did some optimization so that some of the transitions don't happen all the time. So obviously that's going to lead to some errors that I figured I would just catch by watching the sky all the time as I do. I really like the way the fog fades in. Ah, see, look, these are saved as pine. Huh. Either it's not happening or it's happening in reverse. I gotta find a pine tree. Maybe over these ones? This has gotta be a pine tree. Yeah, that's a pine tree. Okay. I'm inside the tree to hit it. There's definitely something wrong with that. Alright, see, those are popping out as pine, so we're just gonna see what happens. I just need to... some weird smell or something. I think my cat may have killed a mouse and just left it somewhere. Like, hide and go seek. Follow your nose. See if this tree... I'll go AFK a minute. I doubt this one will fall too, but there's more room around it. Sort of. Be right back a minute, though. Root beer and a Danish. Hey, what's up? Oh my god, I'm getting raided and I was almost AFK. I'm back. IFLU? What does that say? Yeah, this area is great. I was just gonna step. I got this bong with me right here. I was just gonna step away and use it. This log is too big. That's all I gotta say. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Keep forgetting I can use that. There we go. I got the log. Alright, let's go. Obviously this is not intentional, but I thought I'd do it. Let's go down the hill. We're gonna go sliding down the hill with the log. Maybe I'll drop it and slide with it, or maybe I'll just slide with it and then I'll drop it. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna turn into a horse. There we go. Alright, I got the log on a horse. It doesn't clip into things on the sides, which is frustrating. I do need to fix that though. I am very strong. Man, I want to just go over to this cliff real quick, then I'll get back to serious business. Look at that frame rate. This is while streaming in the editor too, so it's going to be sweet on launch. Alright, not as a horse, but as a man with a giant log. I am ready to drop it. We shall race. Man versus log. You've heard of man versus food, right? Go! It's very fast. I think it won. I think the log wins. I stopped running. I gave up. Maybe. Oh wait, maybe I can keep going. To the bottom! To the bottom! Swim, damn it! Swim! I win! I win! I defeated the log. Man will always conquer nature. I'm just kidding. Alright, I'm done. If you are vegan, you could eat the log. Badoom. Wait, let's get that log. Alright. Taking this log back as my quest. Am I going the right direction? No, I'm not. Typical. So there's a couple things I want to do, obviously. Change the thing that made the log spawn giant. I want to add something where you can't go through doorways while holding a two-handed item. Or a oversized item. That's what I was going to call it. So logs would be oversized items, but then that would prevent me from being able to go inside the house. I can't find the doorway. Wait, before I turn it in, I have to see if this turns into the other type of log. We're doing a test here. Okay, this is very serious business. Alright, we see the log. It is ivory. Pink ivory. It's just a type of tree. Alright, but it's a birch texture. What if I just see a giant log moving and nothing else? Bugs are fun. Obviously we want to get rid of them. We don't want to keep them like Bethesda. But this part is fun. See, this way you get to experience them. We don't have to keep it in the game just to get the jollies. We can still value them for what they are. Bugs to be squashed. And the tree is still birch. I mean, yeah. So either they're all turning to birch on save load. It's got its color correct. Or some of them are just misidentified as birch, or maybe... I don't know, there's some deducing to go on there. I said I would work on quests, damn it. Ooh. You again. Get a log. Go inside. Da-da-da! You've done with a hearty huzzah. I wrote this last night, or yesterday. Yesterday morning, felt like night. It's like 6 a.m. The carpenter cheers. WR was here for it. That's what I was trying to say. With a hearty huzzah, the carpenter cheers for your minor accomplishment. You've done what many said could never be done. Now I ask of you the impossible. His sarcasm is absolutely dripping. Take this splitting axe and use it how only you know how. Perhaps if the log is on the ground first? I sense a note of sarcasm. Let me drop the log first. Alright, so I have to rework this stuff. I just made it up and forgot that I'm not already holding the log. Also, I watched too much Witcher. Right. But then the idea is come back to me with a split log, etc., 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 etc. There you go. So first they split from large logs to logs, and then they split to split logs, and then they split to planks. So, yeah. Toss a coin for you, Witcher. They don't want to identify as a regular birch anymore. Oh no. Edgy joke. I love how you just... let's get that lantern back. Give me my lantern. Ha. The light stayed on when I picked it up. So that's a good thing. I'm kind of just having fun with this. So many bugs, man. Let's do the content. Forget the bugs. So, dialogue. I don't have it open. Oh no, please don't sing that song. I stopped. So I think this is where I was up to. I'll have some more work for you in the future. Alright, so let's do our notes. Giving to an axe when hands are full displays text as if the axe was given. Why? Okay, so these are different button responses. Button 1, button 2. Where's button 3? I guess that's walk away. Unclicked button 3. Ah. It just does switch on into dialogue choices. Okay. That's just to close it and not do anything, basically. Some logic there. Or like the let me continue this later kind of thing. Without making any decisions. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some heavy logic thing in there. Part of it is that you can come back and just keep getting the splitting axe over and over again. But if the item has no real like economic value, you can't resell it to anybody. Like it's just sort of like, I don't know. I was basically thinking of making it so that you either pay the guy for the tutorial, in which case you're buying the first thing, and then everything else you get you're basically making for yourself, or you know, because then you have to go get a log or whatever. This is where the options for being rude or whatever. This is sarcastic, know how to chop. Chop hands not free. One of these is not sarcastic. Text, no. Play with coin. If you're not even a carpenter, you come in here and start training. No coin, pay letter. Tell you what, you can pay me with goods you produce, so do you know how to fell a tree? So here we go, that's where the answers are written, in the update text part. Of course I wouldn't be here if I didn't know how. I could use a bit of a refresher. So button 2, response 2. These the same as what I think I haven't written something. Just in case, remember to use sarcastic, know how to chop. Carpenter gives you polite applause. Okay, that's the sarcastic one. Carpenter shrugs off your concerns. This is the... So... Okay, chopping instruction. Chopping, I would just make this polite. But isn't this button 2? Do I have these backwards? Dialogue choices. This is like what stage of the quest you're at. Of course, I wouldn't be here if I didn't know how. I could use a bit of refresher. Okay, now the first one is sarcastic. Okay. Polite, hands-on, free. Hands-free, assign, log task. This is something else. This needs to go. That's... okay, that's why. It's not part of those. Okay, that makes more sense. I did this a long time ago, so I'm just... Toss a coin to you, carpenter. Sorry. I don't know if you guys can read this text. Maybe I should full screen it, just to make it a little better. Easier on the eyes. So, what's happening was, giving two-handed axe when hands are full displays text as if hands was given. He achieves which he has. Oh, if I'm going to give this to you. Okay, my hands are free. I think one of these should be sarcastic, one of these should be polite again. That's the difference. I think I know when my hands are free. No. My own hands are free. I'm pretty sure. I know how to tell when my own hands are free. Just give me a moment here. Got it! Walk away without the axe. That's my favorite one. It's like, I don't understand. I did the tutorial how I was supposed to. Got it! Walk away without the axe. I don't know. I don't know. Too late. You watched the video. Now, you what? Really want to listen to now? Actually. Oh yeah. Soggy Bottom Boys. Turn that ish up. I might have to skip forward a little bit along the scene.
All right, boys. Follow my lead.
That's right. We ain't really Negroes.
Oh, except for our accompaniers. I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my day. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised, the place where he was born and raised. pleasure here on earth I found. For in this world I'm bound to ramble. I had no friends. He has no friends to help him down. Maybe your friends think I'm just a stranger. My face you never will see.
Alright, there we go. Sorry, it's too loud. There's a character in the background humming along to it.
I'll meet you on God's golden shore. He'll meet you on God's golden shore.
Alright, that's it. Back to the music. After this advertisement. Alright. Not sure I understand. OC help hands should be hands. Okay. Oh, yeah, make sure hands could be pressed in your hands. There we go. These are a little bit different. Okay. Record rudeness of logging quest. Okay, so tutorial started 1, started 2, started 1, started 2. I can make a separate thing called Carpenter Rudeness. What's this link? Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. Oh god. What was that quote that you kept making? Is that the Eminem song? What was the line? I'm gonna say it. Say the line from the Eminem song. It drives Temex crazy. I forget what it was. Was that what that song was that you just linked? Person, okay, yeah. I have to go through each of these. So, do you know how to fell a tree? I feel like this is actually should be part of like a lumberjack tutorial. Oh, the thing is that I've made is a lumberjack just means that you start in the wild, and carpenter just means you start in the city. But now I almost feel like it should be two different professions, and then you also have a separate choice of whether to start in the city. But no, stick to my game plan here. I just need to rewrite the context of it. It's very quick. Okay. Maybe the goods you produce. Before you can go crafting a full set of furniture, you'll need to learn how to procure your own wood. And I like that line. I'll just
Lemonade was a popular drink and it still is. I get more props and stunts than Bruce Willis.
I know you haven't heard that song. Venom, 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 venom. Venom, 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 venom. Venom, 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 venom. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. Venom, 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 Oh, I didn't go this way. Okay, rudeness of logging quest. Basically, I'm just not changing these. I should make it. Rude. Started to rude. I would like the change to be permanent. So I'm thinking more like something that accumulates, and then whenever you do one of these, it checks and does something different. Rather than having different branches of the whole thing. Okay, so I can just, yeah, no problem. Kind of like I did with the fee thing here. I have to remember that. So carpenter rudeness. So I could do like a check rudeness thing. This is how I get the quest states. Let's try to turn this into a function. Well, here's the function. That's on the. Oh, you can't put delays in those. The one you're sending is the Japanese song they made for the movie of Spider-Verse. Oh, that's different. Yeah. I can't play that kind of stuff on the stream though. It'll get the blocked and stuff, and I have to go in there and edit out the song. It happened with that whatever that channel I was playing the other day. I had to go through and like trim out a bit, so it's like mute there. Okay, why don't I see variables here? That's why. Say duplicate tutorial rudeness state. Alt click and drag. Tutorial rudeness. Your rudeness factor. Alright, and then so the states will just be numbers. Why is it going through everything? What the hell? Okay. Yeah, no results found. Alright, and can it change it to int? No. To string. There we go. Polite. I need to go over here. So every time you're rude to him, increment it. Wait, let me control click and drag. Oh, okay. I could do plus plus. No. Right, what is it? Increment int. And then to string. And then there. Oops. The whole point of copying this. Carpenter rudeness. Is that right? Is that what I wanted? Tutorial rudeness. Okay. Good thing I did that, actually. Oh, wait. Wrong one. There we go. All you hear in your head now is the sound of Temex singing that Venom song. How do you know which songs you can play, which ones you can't? Generally, anything that's like from a major label, from a movie or a company. Well, that, for example, that Man of Constant Sorrow one might actually get me flagged or that something. I don't know. A lot of times it's not that bad, but anything that's like major and contemporary, usually like if they're actively watching for it, essentially, or just depends. Sometimes random stuff gets flagged, stuff that you would think is like fine. Alright. Let's do this first. Control clicked and then alt clicked. So this is gonna be rude, no matter what. This is also from a signed log task. You have no idea. Okay, so this is not rude anymore. I'm going to keep track of that. This one is grown, so again is speech. So what's the difference with that then? You speak from experience, and I'm not sure I understand. Oh, that's where it's like more like a tutorial. Put in your hands. B while standing still, open your inventory. You have no idea. So since they've actually selected that they understand, maybe I should skip this. No idea. If you need any help, just come back and ask again. Gives a hearty stretch because he's stretching. This one is stretch. Let's see. I'm gonna add more emotes though. Eventually, I have a bunch of stuff I need to add, so these are gonna get kind of redundant when I'm like talking. Give up. Alright. Right away. I suppose any log will do. Okay, so again, here we've got 1 and 2 from started 2. And quest dialogue choice is 4. So here we haven't done anything yet for 4 and 5. With all the smileys. Alright, recording the rudeness of logging quests. And I haven't done anything to really change the rudeness yet, but I think I'll start keeping track of that after this point, once we're at bringing back a log thing. What's wrong? Okay. This stuff is starting to get in the way. I need to be adding this in there. Speaking NPC value. Arr. Only learned so many things before my head explodes. Get a coin actually. Why not? Let me get a coin from back. Alright, so that's this whole. It's not updating the quest. I guess I haven't done that part yet. Bro, this is exhausting. Can I just work on the sky some more? I'm just kidding. I think I just want to do from... Okay, so started 2, check for log, success. You again. This is where it was doing the don't have a log, but it started 2 here. You again. Okay. Okay, this is where I needed to change some stuff. Perhaps if you have a log, or if you put swing it at a log on the ground. Sorry, use it how only you know how. Perhaps if you swing it at a log on the ground. That's a note of sarcasm. That's not part of it. You know what? I'm keeping the log. Don't walk away with the log. This isn't possible anymore because he takes the log. So again, this isn't really changing anything. I think that's where I need to... Yeah, actually I do use the... basically this is setting the option for what to press, and then when you press it, it activates this down here. So that's... Actually, this should be... This should be rude. You come back and you... Well, actually this is just like you need help. That's not supposed to... This is where it should be rude. Button 2. We're not updating the quest here. It's not different. It's just kind of repeating, but with a different dialogue. I guess it doesn't need to be rude. It could just be like, yeah, it's just generic. Alright. There's no difference between those 3 choices. Just closes it either way. I hate to do that. I know it's wrong. I have nothing else to follow up that statement. You know what? I'm keeping the log. I like that so much, but I can't. You know what? I'm through with you. How about that? Walk away. I'm keeping this axe. There we go. basically just closes it without doing any follow-up. But 1 and 2 will be rude or not again. Okay, and that's from 5. Wait, where's 4? This is 4. Come on. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Suppose any log will do. I suppose any large. Like, can you just come back? Just bring me a large log. So we have an opportunity to actually, we actually do have an opportunity to add some rudeness here. So off of 4 here, it's not just going to be walk away. This is leaving, this is accepting the quest thing. I guess it is walk away, but we're going to do the rudeness thing first. We'll do it on 2 this time. So it's not always going to be the same option. So we'll do that here. We don't really have a thing yet. I'm just keeping it as walk away just to so that it'll close. There we go. Okay, but on here it'll be walk away without the rudeness factor going up. I think at this point now we got to start factoring in the rudeness factor. It could just be as simple as changing the dialogue. Maybe it'll also be like how much work he expects you to do. But I don't want to penalize people. I don't want any... That's the thing about decision-based games. I don't want anything to feel like, okay, what's the best option to take? It should all be fun and rewarding. Because I hate being in RPGs where I'm like, I go up and I cheat and look up what are the penalties and rewards for making a decision. I always do, because I don't want to make the wrong choice. So this rudeness factor needs to be more of a character developing thing. So flavor text is good, but it should still be of substance. So I was thinking, what I did with the other quest, for example, is it determines what like starter quest you get suggested to. So you talk to the old man, and depending on how rude or successful you are at getting him a beer, he suggests you're either like an empath or a warrior or carpenter or whatever. You know, there's like 9 different choices. Or not just carpenter, but like there's more choices than that in the game, but basically he recommends like subsets of a few of them. So that's one way of doing it. So in this case, for example, the way I was thinking of moving forward with this was that you return with the log. He gives you the splitting axe. I guess I haven't... Okay, so then he should ask you to come back with a plank. You know, figure it out yourself kind of thing, or like give you some more hints. And once you've got a plank, he gives you different paths of building things to choose from. So for example, I have the controller open right now. I can show you my list. So this is 197 buildable items that I've put in so far. Walls, candles, chimneys, handrails. I made it so that you already start with all of them for now. Dyes, desk, chair, bed, wall, roof, railings, pillars, you know, all the stuff. Vehicle, the wooden cart, all that stuff. So basically it's going to be like, well, which path of these things do you want to start learning first? And maybe... I don't really want you to be pigeonholed into something based on whether you were rude to him or not, so I don't want to evolve that. So these options are still going to be available, but maybe if you were rude, he tells you to go... Oh, yeah, if you were rude, he tells you to go talk to the old man, do his old man quest. Although, that has its own rewards, XP value and stuff. I guess it could just be a recommendation. It's not like a quest. It's just like, hey, look, you need to learn some manners type thing. Maybe if you get over a certain amount, we'll just have it trigger. Just as like, not as something the gameplay to be concerned of, but just something you're keeping track of and like, oh, hey, this character was really rude. he should be recommended to go get some manners from so-and-so. So, before you can talk to me, kind of thing. So I'm going to open up the other tutorial dialog before I forget. And basically, once you've completed the quest, good morning, Mo. This one, look at this one. This was fun. Basically, no matter what, once this is finished, where's the quiz results? This guy starts as on by default. So maybe instead what I'll do is I'll check. So if you've been rude greater than 2, but we're going to do another get tutorial quest state here. This one's going to be this quest name. Faction? Whatever. At some point I did want to have factions be customizable though. Like have another make player made factions. I'll have to go through a lot of stuff and fix things. Okay, so then adventure tutorial state equals off will be if it equals off, then we'll bypass. But if not, then we'll make a new one. Update quest and emotes. It's probably enough. I need to go through and do all. Let me just make a note. Let's just do it all at once later. Go through tutorial and add gender for NPCs. They're like a taunt. No. You've been quite rude to me, young player gender. Go speak with faction adventurer NPC name, and come back to me when you've learned a thing or two about manners, civility, manners. Why I oughta. No. Are you serious? I guess it's for the best. As if choices. It's an integer. Tell me I haven't used 0 yet. I used 0. I'm just gonna have to put it in there randomly as 5. These are the same. I'm going to make it separate just in case I need to. Are these using 5? Yeah, 3, 4, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we're using 6. I'm going to be doing something different there anyway. Alright, so this is... You're wiping your rudeness after this anyway, or whatever. You're gonna eradicate your rudeness. Alright. But if you do enough rudeness to add up, eventually he'll stop. Let's see, so... Where's the... Ah, shit, I have to do this thing. There we go. There we go, and I've done some of it already, right? String, speaking NPC name, player gender, young boy, young miss, his, her, there we go. Player gender, faction adventurer NPC name. Let me just copy the faction thing. Equals tribe. I guess yes. Select. That's what I wanted. Select string. Arturion and a year. to text. Plug that in there. The little brackets with the squiggly brackets make these fields that you can plug in. I want to see, make sure that that one is default on. Yeah. Oh, weapons master. Oh. Spawn is active. Weapons master is active. I guess that's fine. Yeah, because it wouldn't be in there. Save find. Item was found. False. Default constructed if key was not found. Alright, it's not going to say off though, so that should work. Should work. Neck massager heater for Christmas because you're bad neck, and just tried it for the first time. Wow. Make sure you only use it for 15 minutes at a time. If you go over 15 minutes, you're actually kind of undoing any progress you made. Where am I? Right. This way. But yeah, it can be really good. I've been doing more research, and I think I might have like a pinched nerve, but it's getting a lot better when I'm very conscious of how I rest my head and neck on the pillow at night. And all the other stuff helps in general, because it's not just the one spot. I get aches all over any random muscle that I use too much. But I do think that is going to make a big difference when I have my new mattress next week. This week. Soon, hopefully. I'm just so frustrated with the one I got. Okay, oh, hello there. Oh, that's right, I'm supposed to be you. What am I? One Kandrasilin Eliana of the Half Moon, the average-looking male moon elf carpenter of the court. I'm also a carpenter. I've already done the quest. Let's see. Okay, darn, understandable. Have a nice day. I'll have more work for you in the future. Yeah, okay. Change character. Oh, alright, new character. Shrug. Let's do 2. I'm just gonna test the rudeness thing, see if there's any other weird random bugs. Gotta get cool hair. My Niagara effect is broken again. Every time I update, I gotta go in there and see. Alright. And I'll fix the spawns before we do a test, don't worry. It's just not top of my priorities yet. Adding that content to play is, maybe I should do all that stuff first. I was thinking what I'll do is just vertical slice and just keep working on the carpenter quest instead of adding a whole bunch of other ones, So there's a lot of stuff that I might figure out as I'm doing that that needs to be in a basic generic template for all dialogues, and I'll just basically make that one the generic template. So there will be other random stuff that comes up that I'm like, oh, I could use a function for this. You know, maybe the rudeness thing. You know. Maybe that could be a basic thing. Hello. Certainly, I have a letter for you somewhere. Hey, wait. Why did it close? Great. So I wouldn't be here if I didn't know how. Excuse me, are you trying to tell me I don't know what's in my own hands? So the rudeness factor. I think I'm beginning to follow. Pretty sure I know how to tell when my own hands are free. Look at this. Who's that wandering around? Oh yeah, I've told the NPC to go on a walk. Or the player character. I forgot about that. I never set his home location though. It might be like the... I'll do that in a second. Got it. Let's just frickin' stow the lamp. Alright, talk to him again. There you go. With a wave of finger, the carpenter indignates. I guess can I do that? Can I use indignant? Can I use it as a verb? Indignate. Okay, yeah, that's supposed to be indicate. You have been quite rude to me, young miss. Go speak with Arturion and come back to me when you've learned a thing or two about manners. Oh wait, I think I might need to activate. Are you serious? Oh wait. It closed. Hey wait, I got the X. What the heck? Okay. Activate adventurer quest on rudeness. Still given a log on rudeness for X. And indicate. Indicates displeasure. Alright, oh, that's why I didn't. 6. Okay. 6 should be walk away. 6, okay. I could carry this through to affect the other quest in some way. Have it have an extra filter on it for one of the various, you know, oh, and they said you were even ruder when you left, or something like that. Oh, I wanted to go out at 11. It's going to be warm before it rains. Go for another walk while I still can. Should we do this real quick? Add another... Alright, so what are the quests we're checking here? We're checking Adventurer Letter Brought, Adventurer Beer Brought. Could do one more saying, like, recommendation, basically. So, update quest. This is the beauty of maps. I can update a quest that doesn't even exist. I'm literally writing the quest right now. I'm saying the quest is called Adventurer. I can never remember how to spell the word recommend. I think it's 2 C's and no, it's 1 C and 2 M's. Did you mean recommend? This is why I never get recommended for anything. Adventurer recommendation. Quest status. Polite. Quest. Rude. Carpenter rude. Carpenter polite. Okay. It's a big ass system. I'm gonna have to compensate for some other things later on, but let's just. Adventure recommendation states. Alt left click drag. Control click to replace these things. This doesn't have to be from up here. Double click on the line to make a little extension thingy. Do it twice to make it look pretty. Adventurer. Dialogue responses 1. Main text. Oh, this is. Oh, okay. That's what it says. You know what? We can get the background from the player. We don't need to put this in here. This can just be polite or rude. So, if this has happened, right, if you've done either one of these, false. There we go. Ah, shit. Drag this in here first. So, if you haven't been to him already and been told to come here, then we'll have this thing, which I can fill in now. Just do the haggard adventurer scoffs at you. You would be better off speaking with your intended instructor first. I believe the name is faction name. Good luck. No, that's too much, too little. I'll have some description there. Yeah, actually. Good luck. No. Okay. Origin. Speaking NPC, player state. Faction displayed title. Promote to variable. Title. Actually, call it origin. And we'll take it from not the displayed title, but origin. And I feel like that should be origin, not displayed title as well. Alright. No, sir. I have no idea where I was. Get the origin. Other origin who has not okay. Comments. Comments are good. Oh. Ugh. We have race enumerator. Origin enumerator. That's what I wanted. Good enough. Alright, and now I can do here we go. And let's just take that somewhere. Other origins. Wow, look at that spaghetti. Clean that up. Y'all don't know what organization really looks like. Oh wait, do I have that picture? No, it's on my old computer. The order versus chaos thing. Let me see, I can find it. Order, chaos, pine needles. Yeah. Hey, give me the full thing. You get the idea. It's like cropped though. What the f what chaos is this? Here you go. Okay, that's more than one. Order and chaos. There you go. You get the idea. Oh, you just have to like, you can check by when you're searching. This one I just happen to know I tried it, and I'll get like 100 emails saying like your stream may be flagged, but don't worry, there's no strikes against you. There may just be ads playing on your video, so that's fine. But if you get something that's like your video has been blocked internationally because of music, you have to go in there and select the song to mute, and it's a pain in the ass. Generally, when I do that, I remember what it is that I played, and like mostly the fact that whether it's a AAA, you know, music production studio type thing. Actually, no, the whole thing is gonna be. I don't need this part. I'll have to go through and add more. That's just there, so I remember that that's where a bunch of shit is blank. It needs to be filled in. Okay. Alright, I think I need to eat lunch, go for a walk. Let's see if any of that worked. Oh, there's a whole bunch more to do here. It's just like pain in the ass. Annoying stuff. I don't need to have the quest activated for it. Well, no, it needs to be activated, yeah. I kind of forget how to... Oh, it's just from the name, that's right. So... just whatever name you want glowing. Whatever. Screw it, I can use both. I'm just gonna rename this. There you go. Alright, there you go. That'll activate the quest icon above that NPC. Problem is, if there's only one check for the dude, What if 2 quests tell you to go to the same person and then one of them turns it off and you no longer aren't how you keep it on? I think I need a new system for that. But I'm gonna have a lot more energy once I start sleeping better. You'll see. Back to my old self. Serious? Okay. Let's go back to town. I guess it'll be this way. This dude's just walking. AI behavior that I programmed. Play the Spider-Verse song, but have the name of the guy who made the song on the screen. No. No, you just can't play it. Like, it's still legal. They'll tell you either your video got blocked or it's playing with advertisements on it or something. It's still legal. They basically decided that, you know, they're gonna put something on. The landscape is cutting in here. Whatever. Alright, let's see if the dude's quest icon, it's lit! Even though I'm a carpenter. Alright, and when I talk to him, nice, because I've left it blank. Alright. And it should still be there because nothing's changed. Oh, this looks like a Sembre. Oh yes. Is the wrong person here? There we go. Okay, that still works. Alright, cool. Yeah, I can come back to this later. It's the hottest time of the day. I'm gonna go out for another walk and chill out for a bit and have some lunch. And let's see, I might play some Witcher later or something. I didn't really do anything, did I? I got nothing done. Nah, I've worked on the quests some. Take it easy. I'll probably be back later. We shall see. Yeah, I actually feel pretty good about this. No biggie. It's a little bit laborious, and I'm just working on ways to refine the process. This, obviously you can tell the carpentry tutorial is a lot cleaner than the adventurer tutorial. The one problem is, like, yeah, if I deactivate the quest icon from one reason, like, what if you still have another reason for it to be active? Do I have to have, like, a list? That's what I'll do. I'll have an array of quest states that are active on him to check, rather than just one quest state. So, alright, this will be a note for, because that's important. Okay. Make question mark. Check for an array of active quests rather than just the NPC name. There we go. Alright. Bangarang. I guess save, why not? I'll see you guys later. Did you add a transition? Oh, that's from earlier. Yeah. Alright. Take it easy.